This is Father Gregory Heille coming to you with a word of hope on November 30th. From chapter 10 of the book of Romans today, we have the inspiring message, "How beautiful are the feet of those who bring the good news." And in chapter 4 of Matthew's Gospel, Jesus says, "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of people." This summer, I had a reunion with Father Paul, 86 years old, in rural Minnesota. The last time I saw Father Paul, I was 16 years old. And he, one evening, in a youth event, very briefly said something which went to my heart and ignited it with the flame of faith. It was that evening and that message that announced the good news to me, and in fact invited me to become a disciple and a fisher of people, just like in Matthew's Gospel. In fact, it was that verse that was put on my ordination holy card. Early on in his papacy, Pope Francis preached an Easter vigil, his first Easter vigil at the Vatican, in which he told us to go back to Galilee, go back to that place, that moment where our faith first ignited and first took hold in us. Keep feeding that flame of faith, he says. Go back, remember, feed that flame of faith. It is by feeding the faith that we too become disciples, that we too become messengers of the good news. As Romans says, how can people believe unless they hear the good news? And how can the good news be preached unless they are sent? Well, my friends, you and I are the disciples who have been called and are being sent. We are the messengers of the good news of Jesus Christ. It is a great joy. It is a challenging joy. We walk together along the way, and for one another, we are a sign of hope.